Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today we are going to take a look at the BOYA by-WM3D. This is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone system. It has an integrated lightning port, but it also has adapters so that you can use it with other types of cameras. We're going to unbox it, take a look at it, and try it out. So here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look around the box here before we get this thing opened up. And we can see here it says BOYA, so there's a little branding on there, 2.4 gigahertz wireless mic. That is the model number BY-WM3D. And this is what the transmitter and the receiver are going to look like. And we can see here that it says this is going to be compatible with tablets, phones, cameras, and even GoPros there. So, and then it says TX and RX, so we're going to get a transmitter and a receiver in there. So on this side it says 2.4 gigahertz wireless transmission, built-in microphone, that's going to be on the transmitter, USB Type-C power supply, storage charging case, and it's going to have 4.5 hours on the transmit side and 8 hours on the receiving side. And then here are the accessories we're going to get in it, but we're going to go ahead and take a look at it and see what we can do with this thing. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and actually get this thing let's get it all unboxed and take a look at everything. All right, so here we have it. This is everything right here. So obviously we have the box here, and if you want to see what's inside the box, we can see there is a nice little, nice little photo there they have laid out. It says record as you wish. But here is the, here are everything that's really vital to it. So we have the transmitter right here, nice and small. I mean, very, very small. I like that a lot. There is a little integrated clip on there, so we can clip this to our shirt. There are the plus minus buttons right there, I believe, for the gain levels. And yeah, so right here is the charging port, and there's a little sticker on there so that we'll have to get that off so that you can actually charge this inside the case here. Now this here is the receiver. And again, this has a little charging part. It has a little indentation, so we know which one is which. This one does not actually have the indentation there, so you don't get them mixed up. Yeah, so there's that. We also get a foam wind puff that's going to go in there, so that can go over the transmitter. We have the lightning port. Oh, this is how it's going to work. So this is going to connect on here. This is very similar to the way the Osmo Pocket does their thing. So you slide this in here, and let's see if we can get that going. And yeah, so you slide that in, and now this plugs right into your phone. And so that is the lightning port one. And then we also are going to get, it looks like we're going to get one similar here. This is going to be for a regular camera. So this is going to be a TRS cable right there, a TRS port jack. And then this one here is going to be a TRS to TRRS, so or a TRRS cable, so that you can plug this in to your phone if you have a headphone jack on your device, phone or tablet. So yeah, all right, that's very cool. Nice, I like that a lot. So anyways, there's that. And then we also have, of course, the case, and this is a charging case, and it plugs in. It has USB-C on there so that we can charge in, plug in and charge the device, and hence charge the receiver and the transmitter. Now it doesn't look like the receiver or transmitter actually have charging ports on them, so you will need the charging case to actually charge. So on here is the microphone right there, and then the only other thing we need to recognize is the buttons, which you have a power button on the receiver. And on here you have a mute button, and I believe that's it. I believe you have a mute button that is also a power button. So now we also get a dead cat here that we can use to put over top of the transmitter. So if you want to put that right over top, there's a little rubber gasket that fits on there nicely so it stays put. So if you're outside and it's windy, you can use that. You also have a USB-C cable to to charge the charging case with. So, and then you get the instructions and a couple of stickers and whatnot. So they sent some nice stuff out there. And yeah, I believe this is a you know, a little quick guide or something. So anyways, that's everything. All right. That's it. Everything is unboxed and we're ready to try it out here. I just need to get these charged up a little bit. And one thing that I like to do with these is I like to actually use microphones like this connected to my phone in my car. So it's very easy when you're out and about and you maybe see something that you didn't think you maybe want to record. You can grab a small microphone set like this and you can go ahead and connect it to your phone and then mount it in your car and do a little vlogging while you're in the car. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go ahead, set this up, and then I'm gonna go and test it out and just see what it sounds like when I'm vlogging in the car. All right, everybody, so I'm in the car here and I have the microphone hooked up. I'm just using the standard iPhone app. And actually, let me go ahead, since I'm in the car, I can actually take my mask off here. And yeah, so this is what you can expect if you're in the car vlogging. I have the microphone just connected right here to my hoodie. So I normally wear it underneath my shirt here, but for the sake of this review so that you can see it, and I know that a lot of people wear it on the outside, I thought I would put it on the outside here so that you can check it out. So yeah, as we're going, I think I'll tell you a few things that, that I like and dislike so far just from my first impressions. First thing that I like about it is the size. I mean, the transmitter and the receiver are both very, very small. I love the fact that they're tiny like that. It just makes it so much easier if you want to throw these in your pocket and just keep them with you at all times. Now, if you're going to charge them, however, you are going to need the charging case to charge them up, because there are no ports on the actual transmitter or receiver that you can use for charging. The other thing that I like about it is that you can swap out the connections. When I first saw this mic, I thought it was a dedicated iOS microphone, a lightning microphone, because that's what they show, that's the connection they show on the marketing material and on the box and everything. So I thought it was a dedicated lightning microphone. However, it actually has a lightning connector. It has a TRS cable connector for cameras and a TRRS cable or plug for connector for phones that have a headphone jack or tablets that have a headphone jack. The only thing that it's really missing that I wish that it had included with it is a USB-C connector so that you can plug this into either a Android phone or even a MacBook Pro or a you know, a MacBook or excuse me, an iPad Pro or something like that. Some device that has a USB-C port on there. I wish it had that connector that came with it. Yeah. Other than that, I'm so far I'm really enjoying it. The dead cat actually fits really nicely on here as well. The other thing that I do have a bit of an issue with, though, one thing I have an issue with is the clip on the transmitter. And the clip on the transmitter, actually, when I was, it felt like it was really tight when I first got it, when I first pulled it out of the package. But then when I went to clip it on my hoodie, I bent it a bit, and I didn't really put that much force on it, but it bent, and I haven't been able to bend it back to get that same level of tightness. And so I'm really worried that over time that clip is going to just loosen up or even potentially break off, and then I don't know what you do. I really would have preferred if it was maybe a more sturdy plastic instead of metal, so it wouldn't have bent so easily. Or better yet, if it was somehow user replaceable so that you can quickly and easily take it off and put it back on. Or maybe there was something else. Maybe there was some sort of, you know, clamp or something that you can put the transmitter in to clamp it in and clip it onto stuff. I don't know, some other method of getting this transmitter clipped onto you, because as it is right now, I'm afraid over time that little clip is not going to hold up. Now, I have to admit, when I first looked at reviewing this microphone, I had not planned on testing this with my regular cameras or my GoPros or anything, because I thought this was going to be strictly an iOS microphone. but it's clearly not. So yeah, anyways, I feel like I want to test it now with my regular cameras. So let's actually head back to the house, and I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my Sony A7R that's in my studio and test that out and see what it sounds like in the studio. And then also I'm going to go ahead and plug it into my GoPro as well, my GoPro Hero 9 Black, and see if it fits plugged into the GoPro and what that sounds like as well. So yeah, let's head back into the house first and try it out with my camera in the studio. All right, everyone, so I went ahead and disconnected the microphones right quick because I want to give you just a quick sample of what the audio sounds like if you're recording just using the built-in microphones of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. That's the phone I'm using right now. Just want to give you a quick sample and comparison so you can see how much of a difference these microphones make versus using the built-in microphones of the iPhone 11 Pro Max. So there you have it. All right, let's continue on back to the house and try out these microphones with some other cameras. All right, everyone, so I made it back home here and I'm back in my studio, and I went ahead and hooked the microphone up to my Sony A7R III, and that is what you were listening to right now. So we have the microphone hooked up to the Sony A7R III. And one thing that I'm noticing right now is that this must be a stereo microphone when it's used with the TRS adapter, because I'm noticing the levels on my camera are at, they're at different levels, for the left and the right channels. So yeah, that's interesting for people that are looking for that. Some people may look for mono. I personally prefer dual mono, but some people like to have that stereo sound. So, but anyways, here we are. This is an example of what you can expect with this microphone indoors plugged into your cameras. I'm going to go ahead next and plug this into my GoPro Hero Black 9. I do have the media mod on there, which you do need in order to hook up an external audio source. So I'm going to hook that up and then take it outside and see what it sounds like with the GoPro. Okay, so I have the receiver hooked up to my GoPro Hero Black 9 to the media mod, and that's what I'm recording with right now. And so, yeah, you can hear what the microphone sounds like if you were hooked up to a GoPro. Now, one thing I liked immediately when I hooked up the receiver to the GoPro is the fact that it connects into the back, and you don't have to use one of the cold shoe mounts on your media mod. So the media mod has two cold shoe mounts, and you can use them for whatever you want. One of them I keep a light on there, and the other one I would generally hook up a wireless mic receiver, or I would hook up a shotgun mic or something. However, now with this, because I don't have to actually use a cold shoe mount, I can hook up, say, two lights. If I want to have a light on both the side and the top for extra illumination, or just to give myself a different look, I can do that. Or if I had anything else that I want to put on there, I could put on there, and it just gives me some more options. So yeah, anyways, it's also very, very lightweight. It just keeps the weight of my rig down, and it's super easy to use, and you can hear what it sounds like, so you can decide for yourself if you think it sounds good. Oh yeah, for those of you that also want a comparison of what the audio is going to sound like with the microphone versus the built-in mics of the GoPro, what you're hearing right now are the built-in mics of the GoPro. I went ahead and unplugged it, so right now all you are hearing are the built-in microphones of the GoPro Hero 9's media mod. All right, everyone, so there we have it. That is it. That is a look at the BOYA by-WM3D 2.4 gigahertz wireless microphone system, and I have to say, I really like it. The microphone is built into the transmitter. It is tiny, very, very tiny. The receiver is tiny too. I love the fact that it is so versatile. You can use this with your iOS devices with the lightning connector just by swapping out the connection. You can use it with your regular cameras with the 3.5 millimeter mic port or mic jack just by simply swapping it out and putting that in there. If you have a phone or a tablet that uses the TRRS port, you could use that as well because it comes with one of the plugs you can use that for. to swap that out and use it with that as well. I mean, it is just absolutely amazing how versatile this microphone system is. The only thing that it's missing is USB-C. I don't know how they didn't give us USB-C. I mean, there's so many devices that use USB-C now exclusively. I mean, you have just about all the latest Android devices. You have all of the latest iPad Pros. You have all of the Samsung tablets. You have the MacBook Pros. I mean, there's a ton of devices out there that use this, use the USB-C port. I wish they would have given us a USB-C adapter to go along with this. That would have made this absolutely amazing. It's already amazing, but it would have made it that much better. So anyways, I love the case. I love a lot about it. There's a few things that I'm not a big fan of, but that's okay. They're not enough to make me not want to use this. It's not enough to discourage me from not wanting to use it. And these mics and transmitters are so small, I can just throw them in my pocket, forget about it, and always have a mic system with me ready to go when I need it. So yeah, anyways, there you have it. I'm recommending these highly because I really like them. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to them down below in the video description so that you can check them out. I'm also going to leave a link to my Amazon page and my social media contacts so you can reach out to me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.